Hey, it's Random Pop Culture News Freak here, aka Raining Guys and Western Natural Sports. Just chill. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, as always, Odyssey, Reddit, Brighteon, Minds, Odyssey, Bishop, all that other good stuff. So this channel gets shut down, terminated, shut down, God forbid, what have you. Anyways, I know this is like a whole week ago, 7, 8 days earlier, but I'm still going to talk about it because it was only like barely 3 weeks earlier when I talked about the last incident, the man, the myth, the biggest R&B and like rap artist back in my days, in my middle school, high school years. Nowadays he's going by Mr. Ye. I'm just gonna call him Kanye West still, because that's what I grew up calling him. I'm gonna keep calling him Kanye West, because Ye just sounds real weird. Like, once again, it's kind of like a little bit of narcissism, nihilism, sort of ego sort of thing. And then again, even when I was like sophomore, junior, senior, high school, even a little bit of middle school too, like Kanye was kind of like the way I saw him. I obviously, no way in hell I'll ever know this person is IRL. I don't know the dude personally at all, period, obviously. Anyways, and since it has to do with a typical get of tinfoil hatter, typical conspiracy theory shit, I decided to play this absolutely iconic music song from one of the biggest anime JRPGs, I guess visual novels of all time, my personal opinion. The old ones from the mid-late 2010s, I probably would have been, my personal opinion, the best three animes was 2017's The Darling and the Franxx, and then late 2019 was, I don't know if there was any PS4, PS5 games for it, there might have been, for Demon Slayer. It was that one, Steins Gate Zero at the time, that was a big one in 2015. I remember playing a shitload of the visual novels. I did 2 reactions to the channel on that game. It's freaking still chef's kiss, even though it's 8.5 years old. I still love the fuck out of it. And then, of course, those other ones out there. Obviously, it was the DDLC one, Doki Doki Literature Covers, but there was not an anime manga series for it, bro. It was just an indie series. Anyways, I'm playing the other music. I was gonna call it freaking Phoenix Right Wing. No, it wasn't Phoenix Right Wing. It was the Danganronpa series. Danganronpa, yeah. God, their music for Spike Chunsoft, to me personally, probably next to Xenoblade Chronicles, all of the Fire Emblem games, some of the Genshin Impact games, and some of the, we'll see other fucking video games that are out there, the JRPGs. I guess the Alteria games, and of course the Nier Automata games that have real beautiful music. That's probably like the top 3 best music soundtracks, OSTs, in my personal opinion, of all time. If I put it as a tier list, I'd probably give it an A plus or S rank tier. That's how good their music is. And I'm playing this music because I don't know if, once again, it's my conspiracy theory bubble, tinfoil hat shit bubbling, because I've known this since like 2010, 2011, at the early 2010s when YouTube was still, censorship free before, especially 2016. That's when they really started going censorship by them. So about 7.5, 8 years, they've been trigger happy when it comes to certain words and certain topics you're not allowed to fucking talk about, which sucks. Anyways, yeah. I'm lucky I'm doing a full-time job because I wouldn't be able to cuss at all. I'd be a bitch, honestly. So it says, I am playing the music from, WNO, or NWO, because all these other people are around my personal opinion. Let me just pause the music real quick. If you've known this for years, you've probably been on my channel for a long time, you've known that I'm a little bit of a, not like a crazy skeptical person or crazy fucked up person in the head, or I'm paranoid about the world, whatever's gonna happen. It's the reptiles or the real Masons and the elites that run the planet, the globalists and all that shit. And I'm not trying to be over. I'm a Mr. Trump supporter. I'm not anything. I don't support neither side. They both had my personal opinion, blood is both on their hands when it comes to WAR and civil fights around the planet sort of thing. And my personal opinion, yeah, it's run by a bunch of billionaire trillionaires that they're never going to show their face. That's what I think. Like the WEF and people like even beyond Amazon. I don't think, God forbid, I'd be a little shattered, shocked if he was a part of it, because I do like talking about Elon Musk a little bit, so I'd be a little soul crushed if he was a part of those evil devil worshipping occults. Like, God forbid if he is. If it's somebody like Bill Gates or Jeff Bezos or that other dude, Mr. Epstein, that was a part of it, I wouldn't be surprised. Even though he might have been a distraction diversion on the whole Jeffrey Epstein shit. Yeah, let's just jump in this article. I rambled on long enough. The WEF, if you know, the Economist magazine or the Economic Forum, That's why I'm playing this New World Order song. Because in my opinion, I think that's 100% real. I think one day they'll probably get connected to the AC, which is, I'm going to get into the whole religious thing. I know in the end, not to get religious, but my Father in actual heaven is going to defeat him one day. The Yahshua Yahweh Jesus God, he will defeat the AC. And you know who I'm talking about. But let's move on. This music legend said they want him to have a meltdown. Fans sympathetic as Kanye West snaps and throws paparazzi's phone in viral video. I'll talk a little bit about this chick. That's from 3 weeks earlier too. And Doja Cat. I've never really talked about her on the channel before, but I know she's a pop music icon star, I guess, for Gen Z, because I didn't even know who the fuck she was till like 2019 or 2020, not that long ago, like 3.5 years ago. I'm going to have this article, I'm not going to read the whole thing. This is in a surprising turn of events. Neutralizing, having recently been a supporter of Kanye West in a clip of the rapper being stalked by paparazzi. He was, because I don't know if the dude's a clone, I don't know if he works for the WEF, I don't know if he's a Freemason or devil worshiper or the Bilderberg Rockefeller Rothschilds. I don't know if he's a part of that. It's another reason why I'm playing this music, because it goes perfect with that. The clip of the rapper being stalked by paparazzi while he was visiting his kids released online. The Zion was seen throwing one of the paparazzi's phones in the middle of the streets after she was refusing to stop recording him. Nonetheless, hopefully I'm not saying netizen or netizens, has since taken a social media criticizing media and flood. Wait, Wes, I'm not. I was wondering when that music was going to play again. So it says, this is the older stuff here. I'm not going to talk about all the stuff on here. Kanye West is making headlines for that word, and the opposite version of basic. It rhymes with that word, statement. They retweeted that he would go on DEFCON 3 on Small Hat people. Can't say their name because I don't think YouTube will racist to those people. So the t-shirt that said White Lives Matter among various other antics. Hopefully I'm saying this right. Nedzins. I'm just going to call him Nedzen. Was quick to cancel him online. Several of the companies have collaborated with, also dropped an ambassador with Diaz starting to say, and this has been like 5-6 months, I think it's August, September, the last time I read from Sports Kita. I think it was about EDP 445 or the Amaranth check. That's the last time I read this article. And this news, Sports Kita article site. Let's move on. After a swift cancellation, Kanye West stopped making headlines with people and also mentioned they are unaware of whether the rapper was in. In the meantime, West just got married to Yeezy designer Bianca Censori. Now the rapper is requesting privacy as he spends his time with his kids. Well, and that's good stuff, hopefully. See, but in a stuff like this, I'm wondering, is it really a part of that, you know what? I don't know, that NWO, World Economic Forum, fucking evil one world government occult? I don't know. Hopefully he isn't, but if he is, that dude's gonna end up suffering eternally in a place of brimstone. I'm just gonna say that. It says Ye can see pleading the paparazzi not to stalk him as he was visiting his children. He then proceeds to snatch the phone away from the pop. As she refuses to cooperate with him, he can be heard saying, "Oh yeah, I watched the video, I'll leave the link down below." So it says, "I just want to see my kids, everybody, to go stop when I see my kids. I need to see my kids without you photographing me. Y'all ain't gonna be running up here that if I say that stop with your camera." And it's unfortunate. That's the part where he just throws it in the freaking middle of the street. I'd be pissed if I was him too. Motherfuckers, stalkers all the time, every harassing and talking shit about me. Of course I'd be upset about that, but let's move on. TMZ, of course TMZ. I don't believe everything those motherfuckers say because they're full of shit at the time. Plus they're part of the mainstream media anyway, so fuck them. Reported that Kanye West was present in his vehicle with Censori. However, she was not seen in the clip. The incident reportedly took place at a sports arena in Northwest. Was scheduled to play in a basketball game. Despite the rappers destroying the paparazzi, it seems that Netzens were still in support of Mr. Kanye West. Many I think that says as opinions, that the celebrity should be given privacy. Yes, it would be given privacy and must be stalked by the paparazzi. Constantly said that, I'm getting taunted. I don't know why. So let's move on. When some did not agree that Mr. West was destroying the woman's phone and others did not have a problem finding it, several internet users showed the rapper without hesitations. And there's a whole bunch of tweets there. You guys can read those on your own. Meanwhile, straight into the Ministry of Education, I'm going to pass the other one. Jason Clare said, an interview with Kayne West implies that an Australian visa must be rejected. This comes as a country question for him for his quote character. Yeah, because I thought he was anti you know what against the people in the Middle East. I can't say their name because, they will destroy my channel really, really quick and shut it down if I say anything bad about them, obviously. Anyways, links and description box down below to that. I'm just going to talk about the Doja Cat one for a little bit. Hopefully I can read it. Hopefully I can have enough time to. Anyways, yeah, just quick thoughts over thoughts, all thoughts, views, and opinions, and my speculation, my viewpoint. I want to say is that, he should never did that. Just gonna make him a lot worse of a person than he already was. Like I said, his music was amazing. His merch was alright, but I wasn't crazy about it. His Yeezy shoes were kind of, in my personal opinion. I don't really get no Kanye West haters or any of that shit, but they were trash. They look like ugly ass fucking sneakers. They look like disgusting ass pieces of garbage. I'm sorry. I seen better freaking shoes from the Pumas or freaking not Buddies, but it was another one. Not Vans, but it was another one besides that. The Fila ones look even better than that, in my personal opinion. Not just me, not even be a sneakerhead, it's just a random thing. So yeah, I'm just gonna talk about this other thing real quick. Doja Cat. I'm just gonna read two sentences, and that's it. 2 paragraphs. She looks freaking crazy as heck in this one. I'm not gonna talk about the other girl, Kendall or Kylie Jenner, because I don't want anyone to attack me, so I gotta be careful how I talk about this music star. Doja Cat's creative director, Brett Alan Nelson, styling and unpredictable stars from Variety. I may read the link down below. Yeah, so it says maybe everyone in their element does not apply here, but since Doja Cat's 4-year relationship with creative director stylist Brett and Lana Nelson has been there just every step of the way, the singer-rapper has become one of the most delightful fashion style canvases of the music world. Of course, it's kind of creepy looking, I'm not gonna lie. She looks like a zombie vampire, in my opinion. I mean, she looked way better like that when she was just regular. Almost regular. And she looked way better like this, in my personal opinion, without the makeup. It says Variety caught with Nelson after a few years, after he was on hand throughout the photo shoot for this week's cover story. But I'm still going to talk about it. Like I said, 3 weeks old, I still want to talk on it. January 23rd, okay. Tens I'm just going to say Hwati. Couture, Summer, Spring 2023, Fair Fashion Week, You know me, I never give them a rat's butt about freaking fashion and all trendiness and all that shit. Just never gave a fuck about it, period, and I never will. If it would have been a female instead, and maybe a part of the LGBTQ plus community, maybe I probably would have loved fashion, but I just never cared. I'm sorry. And then everyone gave her shit for not wearing eyelashes. The internet's horrible, and there's a bunch of kids online that have their opinions that don't need opinion. Oh, this person sounds pissed whoever made this on Variety. And after I was just kind of laughing off the glamour the next day because we went to Paris for a very small group. We didn't have glam there, so it was going to be something doing it on our own. She was just laughing. I'm going to give them lashes. She was joking about it. She says, if we were going to do this, you got to go everywhere. Do your eyebrows, do your little goatee, and then Sunny clapped back at the internet haters. Wasn't taking an aggressive way as if we're snapping back. I wanted the internet. It was more says, I see you, but I don't care. And she dressed like a dude, so my personal opinion, she's probably one of the people on those evil NWO, WEF economic form. I feel like she sold out her soul, my personal opinion. It's a shame, because I thought she was super, super gorgeous, beautiful, fine, attractive, gorgeous piece of fucking beauty woman. Extremely pretty, but it's a shame she sold out her soul. My personal opinion, she did it. Anyways, that's all I say for now. Everyone's down below. I'm done. Peace out once again, ladies and gentlemen, girls and fanboys and fans, as always. Talk to you Mondays. I'll see you guys today. Good night. We'll be out there. Some future content, good video ministries, I'm on news, surgeries, drama news. And of course, as always, Elon Musk news and random pop culture news, and once in a while, reaction view segments. And that's it. Take it easy. Peace out. Ladies and goodbye. See you on the flip side. Take it easy. Stay safe. And don't take the poison poke jab. That's what I'm about to say. All right. Later.